Hello, welcome to your Yoga Foundations practice. My name's Ari, just in case we have never met before. Now, in today's practice, it's all about twisting your triangle pose, okay? So twisted triangle or Parivrita Trikonasana is quite a challenging pose, really. There's a lot going on in this twisting pose. There's lots of hamstring lengthening, and hopefully you've done my twisting video already, one of my earlier ones, and you understand the action of wrapping the torso around to the leg and all these actions that we've talked about in that practice. So we'll go a little bit deeper into twisting triangle, okay? We also might do a balancing pose called twisted half moon. So it's a little bit of a double whammy class, this one. If you did have a strap and 2 blocks, it would be very helpful for your experience, particularly if your hamstrings are tight, okay? So if you've got those, just put them to the side for now. Come to sit on your heels. If you need to sit on a block, just sit on a block. So lengthen the tailbone down when you get there, draw the belly in, rest your hands on your thighs, and then you can start to close your eyes and go into your experience, tuning into your breath. Smooth inhalations through the nose, smooth exhalations out of the nose. Diving in. Bring your hands in front of your heart. Take a moment to connect with your center, with presence and focus. Maybe you're setting an intention, a dedication for your practice. Now, once you've done that, gently open your eyes, release your hands. I'll mirror you. So you take your right hand to the outside of your left leg. Now bring your left hand flat into your lower back. Now inhale, I want you to lift up through the sides of the torso, the sides of the neck. Exhale, draw the belly button back to the spine and start to twist towards the left. So you're pulling your right hand into your outer left leg. You've got your left hand flat into your lower back, and you can feel your lower back's flat like a table. Keep lifting and twisting. Think of the shoulders becoming in one line and the shoulders sliding down towards the floor. As you know already, if you did my previous twisting video, the twist is not happening from your neck. It's happening from your core and lower ribs. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, gently release, and we're going to take it straight to the other side. Left hand to outside of right leg, right hand flat into lower back. Inhale first, lengthen, lift up, then draw the belly back to the spine and start to twist towards the right. Think of that left rib cage moving around towards the right side of your body. Shoulders keep gliding down. Crown of the head keeps lifting up. Elbow points move away from each other. Remember, feel that lower back flat like a table. Take another breath here. And then as you exhale, gently release, come back to center, and then make your way to tabletop. Hands under your shoulders, knees underneath your hips, fingers spread, knuckles grounded, arms straight. Now when you're ready to inhale, just let your belly dip, feel the heart move forwards and up. When you're ready to exhale, tuck under the tail, zip up the belly, press the palms down, round your upper back. Inhale, belly dips, heart forwards and up. Exhale, spine rounds, bring chin to chest, rounding the upper back. Just do one more, warming into your spine a bit. And then exhale, tailbone tuck, spine rounds, chin to chest. Come back to center, come back to neutral. Now inhale, raise your right arm up. Open the chest to the right. Exhale, place right hand down. Inhale, raise left arm up. Open the chest to the left. Exhale, place left hand down. Now this time, inhale, raise right arm up. Open the chest to the right. Exhale, bring right hand flat into lower back, the fingers facing towards the tailbone. Now inhale, lengthen and extend through the crown. Draw the belly in, exhale, start to stack that right shoulder even more on top of the left. Draw the belly in, breathe and twist. Take an inhale. Exhale, gently release your right hand down. Come to the other side. Inhale, raise the left arm up. Open the chest to the left. Exhale, place your left hand flat into your lower back. You can feel it's like a table. Now inhale, lengthen through the crown first, zip up the belly, and then twist to the left. Keep the shoulders sliding down. Keep trying to stack that left shoulder more on top of the right. Moving the right rib cage under, opening the left rib cage to the sky. Breathe. Take an inhale here. Exhale, release your left hand down. Now, tuck under your right toes. Extend your right foot to the back of the mat, reaching the heel away from your head. And then pick up your right foot so your heel's in line with your hip. Now, wrap that little toe down on your right foot, so right hip's level with left. Take your left hand flat into your lower back. This time the palm can face up, and I want you to feel that your lower back is like a table. Now take your right hand to your belly, remind it to zip up. Now just extend your right arm forwards for a moment, find a long line. Now start to circle that left arm up and back and bring your left hand flat into your lower back again like a table. Now lengthen and extend, and now twist towards the left. Try to keep lots of energy in that right leg. Try to stack left shoulder on right. Breathe. Take an inhale. When you exhale, gently release the left hand and right knee down. Let's do it with the other side. Tuck under your left toes. Extend your left foot straight back. First, give yourself a bit of a calf stretch. And then you'll pick up that left foot off the floor, wrapping that little toe down. Take your right hand into your lower back. This time the palm faces up. I just want you to feel that your lower back's flat like a table, left hip level with right. Take the right hand to the belly, remind it to zip up. Reach your right arm forwards for a moment, find a long line, keep the back leg strong. Now, inhale, circle the right arm up. Exhale, circle it back. Take your right hand flat into your lower back now. Inhale, lengthen. Pull in the belly, start to twist. Breathe. Breathe. Twist. Take an inhale. Exhale, gently release right hand down, left knee down. Tuck under your toes, inhale. And then downward dog, exhale, straighten out your legs. Make any movements or adjustments. It's your first downward dog. Pedaling it out might feel nice. All the knuckles grounded, the fingertips gripping, the arms strong with the biceps wrapping forwards, and just keep sending your hips back away from your hands. Send your heels down. Feel that stretch. Now slowly just walk your feet up between your hands. Can you keep your legs as straight as you can? Get your blocks if you like. Place them next to your feet, any height. Come to a halfway lift. If you don't have blocks, just bring your hands on your shins. Lengthen the spine. Pull in the belly as you fold. Glide your torso down your legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Lengthen and extend. And then exhale, fold. Glide down your legs. Again, inhale, halfway lift. And then exhale, fold. This time, inhale, reach the arms all the way up to the sky. The tailbone lengthens down. And then hands come to your heart. It can come down the center or circle there. Take another breath in. And then exhale, release your hands down. Now inhale, lift your arms up. Keep the pelvis facing forwards. Exhale, T-shaped twist to the right. Left hand forwards, right hand back. Now remember, left hip hugs back to the left. Reach out through the arms. So I went over this in the previous twisting video, so we won't hold it long. Circle the right hand down forwards next to the left. Inhale, arms up. And then exhale, circle the hands down to the floor or the blocks and fold. Find your halfway lift. Inhale, lengthen. Step your left foot back as you exhale. Bend your right leg. You're going to lower your left knee. Untuck your back toe. Now, if the floor feels far away, just keep using the blocks, but if you don't need them, just move them to the side. Left hand flat in the floor, right arm up. Now you're going to hug that right leg towards the midline. So scissor in, draw the belly in, and move the left rib cage closer to the right leg. Reach the right hand up as far as you can and keep the shoulders sliding down your back as best you can. Hug the right hip in and start to reach your right arm diagonally forwards. Breathe. Now look down, circle your right hand down. You might need blocks. Straighten your right leg. Half splits. Now we're warming up into the hamstrings a bit more to prepare us for the twisted triangle pose. Hug the left hip in. Breathe. Don't worry if your leg's not all the way straight. It takes a while for that to happen. What you're going to do is slide your left hand down the mat, with or without the block, as best you can. You're going to bring your left hand below your left shoulder. So that's in one line. Take your right thumb to your right outer hip crease and press that outer right hip down. Bring your right hand flat into the lower back again. Inhale, lengthen first. Pull in the belly and then twist towards the right. So think of stacking right shoulder on top of left. Keep that right hip moving back. And if you feel good, you can raise your right arm up. So it's like a twist in half splits. Breathe. Take up space. Now you'll start to reach that right arm diagonally forwards. Gaze down, circle the right hand down, move that left block forwards or the left hand. Rebend your right leg. Tuck under your back toes. Energize your back leg first, then step your left foot forwards next to your right. Halfway lift, lengthen, and then fold, exhale. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up, tailbone lengthens down. T-shaped twist to the left, exhale, right arm forwards, left arm back. Palms face towards the left. Remember, right hip hugs back to the right. Your pelvis is still facing forwards. Then circle the left hand down forwards next to the right. Inhale, arms up. Circle the hands down to the floor or blocks. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift and lengthen again. Step your right foot back as you exhale, bend your left leg. Now you can move the blocks or not, whatever you did other side. Right hand flat in the floor or block. Right shoulder moves back. Left arm up. Breathe. Keep hugging that left leg towards the midline. Start to reach that left arm diagonally forwards away from the outer left hip. Look down. Circle your left hand down. You might need your blocks as you straighten your left leg. Half split, see if you can flex your left foot back towards your left shin. Take it easy on the hamstrings if you need to. Now you'll slide your right hand down until your right hand is directly below your right shoulder. Use the block if you need to. Get your left thumb, hook it in your outer left hip crease and press that left hip down. Take your left hand flat into the lower back, start to twist towards the left. Remember these actions, sliding the shoulders down. If you did it on the other side, lift your left arm up in the T shape. Breathe and twist. Now start to reach the left arm diagonally forwards away from the outer left hip. Then gaze down, circle your left hand down. You can move that right hand forwards with or without the block. Rebend your left leg. Tuck under your back toes. Energize your back leg. Step your right foot forwards next to your left. Halfway lift, lengthen and extend. Fold, exhale. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up. Tailbone lengthens down. Hands come to your heart, either down the center or circle them there. Take another breath in, then Tadasana, arms by your sides. Chair pose, bend both legs, touch the earth, and then lift your arms up. Straight to the T shape, left arm forwards, right arm back. Left hip hugs back. Breathe. Circle the right hand down forwards next to the left chair, inhale. Circle the hands down to the floor or blocks, exhale, fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Step your left foot back, bend your right leg, and you're going to lower your left knee into the floor. Keep the back toes tucked under. Inhale, sweep the arms up, low lunge. Exhale, left hand forwards, right hand back. So we're finding this T shape again. Scissor the right leg into the midline, wrap your left rib cage around to your right leg. Now circle the right hand down forwards next to the left. Inhale, arms up, keep breathing. Now start to energize your back leg. So now you're in a higher lunge. Find that T shape again, left arm forwards, right arm back. Balance. Circle the right hand down forwards next to the left. Inhale. Then take the hands down to the blocks. Exhale, straighten your right leg. You might need to make the blocks higher. Pyramid. So we're warming up towards twisted triangle. Hug the right hip back, ground your right foot down, lengthen down your leg. Bring your left hand on the block just towards the midline a bit more. Make the block as high as you want. Take your right thumb in your right hip crease, press that right hip back. Draw the belly in, start to twist towards the right. Right hand flat into the lower back, start to twist a little more. Keep the right hip hugging back. Only if you feel good, lift your right arm up. So it's almost twisted triangle, but not quite. Now reach your right arm diagonally forwards. Gaze down, circle your right hand down. You're going to bend your right leg. Step your left foot forwards next to your right. Halfway lift and lengthen, and then fold, exhale. Bend both legs, raise your arms, come to your chair. Now T-shape twist to the left, right arm forwards, left arm back. Remember, right hip hugs back to the right. Circle the left hand down forwards next to the right chair. Inhale. Exhale, take the hands down to the blocks. Fold. Halfway lift. Now step your right foot back, bend your left leg, lower your right knee. Keep the back toes tucked under. Now inhale, sweep the arms up, low lunge. T-shape to the left, right arm forwards, left arm back. Scissor the left leg in, wrap the right rib cage around. Now circle the left hand down forwards, inhale the arms up. Now you're going to try to straighten out that back leg as best you can. Now you're in a higher lunge, and now T-shape again, right arm forwards, left arm back. Scissor the left leg in, wrap the right rib cage around. Circle the left hand down forwards next to the right, arms up, inhale. Take your hands to the blocks. Exhale, straighten out your left leg, pyramid pose. So getting deeper into the hamstring. Fold down your leg. Your right hand comes a little bit closer to the midline on the block. Make sure you're grounded. Left thumb in left hip crease, press it back. Shoulders slide back. Start to twist towards the left. Bring left hand flat into the lower back. Twist a little more. Keep hugging left hip in. Only if you feel good, lift your left arm up. On the way to twisted triangle, very close. Reach your left arm diagonally forwards. Circle your hand down to the block and re-bend your left leg. Step your right foot forwards next to your left. Halfway lift, inhale. Fold, exhale. Get your strap and then roll up through your spine. Okay, so hopefully your strap was close by. Move those blocks a little bit out of the way so we don't trip on them. Now we're going to do a standing balancing twist. In a way, it's similar to twisted triangle and twisted half moon where we're going next. So you don't have to have the strap in a loop, but you could just have it like it is, or just use a towel or something like that. Now try not to look down, ground into your left foot, just put that loop or your strap around your right foot. Now as you lift your right leg up, walk your hands further down the strap, so really walk them down, down, down. Now first, just bring left hand to left hip, pull right shoulder in, try to send your right hip down, so you're balanced first. Now raise your left arm up, so you're growing taller. Now reach your left hand down to the strap. Get a good grip of that strap. Take your right thumb in your right hip crease and press it down. Now start to twist to the right. So all these actions, maybe reach the right hand away from the right foot. Find your balancing twist. Breathe. Now wrap that left rib cage to your right leg. Keep lifting, keep twisting. Now slowly bring the gaze forwards, bend your right leg, lower your foot down. We're coming straight to the other side. Ground into your right foot. Try not to look down, just put that loop around your left foot. As you lift your leg, you're going to walk your hands down the strap and you're just going to hold it with your left hand first. Right hand on right hip. Pull the left shoulder back in, stand tall. Get steady and then lift your right arm up. Use this to grow taller. Then reach your right hand further down the strap. Take that left thumb, hook it in the left hip crease, press it down. Start to twist towards the left. Shoulders down. Maybe left hand reaches back away from left foot. Keep scissoring that left leg to the midline, moving the right side of your torso round towards your left leg. Breathe and twist. Slowly bring the gaze back to the front, bend the leg, take the strap off, put your left foot next to your right, and you can just drop the strap to the side for now. Okay, we're ready to go to twisted triangle, twisted half moon. Bring the feet together. Inhale, lift your arms up. Let the energy rise again. And then exhale, fold. Take your hands down to the floor. Now you're going to get your blocks. Set them up on the high setting, just at the end of your mat. Straighten your arms. Now lift your left leg up. Have your heel in line with your hip, wrapping the little toe down. Get your right thumb in your right hip crease. Press that right hip back. Just for a moment, feel that. Return your hand down. Now bend your right leg. Step your left foot back. And then just slide the blocks down maybe on a lower setting. See how you feel. Now look at your back foot. Drop your back heel now. So like you were setting up Warrior One, for example, the back heel down. Now get your blocks, make them as high as you want. Start to straighten out your right leg. Now it's a lot on the hamstrings, I know, so make the blocks as high as you need. Now in the full twisted triangle, your left hand will go on the block on the outside of your right foot. That's a lot for a lot of people, so feel free just to bring that left block a little bit closer to the inside of your right foot. So basically you can have a block either side of your right foot and then decide. And the blocks can be whichever height you want. The left hand will go down on the block, whichever one you choose. Right thumb in right hip crease. Press your right hip back. So remember that action. Keep it there. Inhale, lengthen through the crown of your head. Zip up the belly, start to twist to the right. Keep the right hip hugging back. Take the right hand flat into your lower back. Remember, it feels like a table. Then you're going to stack that right shoulder on top of the left more. Breathe. Now imagine the spine very long. Only if you feel all of that, raise your right arm up. Parivrita Trikonasana, twisted triangle. Breathe and twist. Imagine you're filling the room with this pose. Now bring that top hand onto your right hip. Look towards your right foot. Take the block in your left hand on its highest setting, forwards. Now lift your back heel, shift the weight forwards into the right foot. Float your left leg up again. Now the right hip moves back to the left heel. We know that already. And now you're going to bring your right hand flat into your lower back. Start to twist to the right, stacking right shoulder on top of left. Once the shoulder's stacked and you're feeling good, lift your right arm up. Revolved half moon, Parivrita Ardha Chandrasana. Breathe and twist. If it's too much, just keep your hand on your hip. Gaze down, circle your hand down, lower your left foot down. Use the blocks if you want. Find a halfway lift, lengthen and extend. Fold, exhale. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up. Tailbone lengthens down. Hands come to your heart as you exhale. Just recalibrate. Take another breath in. Exhale, arms by your sides. Let's do the other side. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, take the hands down to the floor. You're going to get your blocks. Set them up on the high setting at the end of your mat. Find a halfway lift and you're going to lift your right leg up this time. Now remember, the little toes pointed down on the right foot. Take your left thumb to your left hip crease. Just press that left hip back. We understand these actions. Belly in, crown extending away from heel. Now put your hand back on the block. Bend your left leg, step your right foot back. You can make the blocks a little lower. Look at your back foot, drop your back heel. So it's like you're setting up warrior one in your back foot. The toes turned in, heels almost in one line. Make the blocks as high as you need to. Start to straighten your left leg. Hug your left hip in. Now the blocks are going to frame that left foot. Remember, make the blocks as high as you need. If your hamstrings are tight, don't worry about suffering. Just make it work for you. Right hand is going to go on the block, inside or outside the left foot. Left thumb in left hip crease. Press that left hip back towards the back end of your mat. Then lengthen your spine. Pull the belly in, start to twist. Remember, shoulders slide down. That can be enough. Or left hand flat in lower back, twist a little bit more. That can be enough. Or maybe left arm reaches up. Parivrtta Trikonasana, revolve triangle. Not an easy pose to do well. Breathe and twist. If you lifted your top hand, you're going to return now left hand to left hip, everyone. Look to left foot. Bend your left leg. Take the block forwards under the right hand, highest setting, and lift your back heel. Now shift the weight forwards into the left foot, floating that right leg up. We know the left hip's moving towards the right heel. We know the right heel, the little toes pointed down on the right foot and the heel's in line with the hip. Bring left hand flat into the lower back. Start to twist to the left. Stack left shoulder on right. Stay there if you like. Or lift left arm up. Parivrtta Ardha Chandrasana. Then gaze down. Take the left hand down to the floor or block. Lower the right foot down next to your left. Find a halfway lift. Lengthen and extend. And then fold. Exhale. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up, tailbone down, hands into your heart as you exhale. Take another breath in, and then exhale, Tadasana. So as you can see, our journey to Twisted Triangle, Twisted Half Moon requires a lot of actions that you need to understand well. Now I need to calm you down a little bit, so let's flow to the floor. Inhale, take the arms up. Exhale, take the hands down to the floor. Move the blocks if they're there. Find a halfway lift and lengthen. Step back to plank as you exhale. Now the inhale is to prepare. You can lower the knees if you want. Chaturanga. Exhale, bend your arms, hover. Untuck the toes, cobra or upward dog. If you want to straighten your arms, you can, and spin your biceps forwards. Pull from the core, downward facing dog. Okay, once you're there, lower your knees. Sit your bum back on your heels. Child's pose. Just let it ground and settle. Walk your hands back towards your knees. Come up slowly. Lean off to the side and extend your legs in front. You're going to need a strap close by soon as well, okay? Got a couple more deep twists to do before we finish. So strap close by soon. So you're sitting tall, bend your right leg and step your right foot over the top of your left leg. Now in the last twisted video, I just got you to keep your left leg straight, but today, this time, if you want, lean to the left and bend your left leg back on itself. So your leg is bent and your heel is going to be near your right butt cheek, and then you try to sit down, not on your heel, but on the floor. Remember, press your hip down. Right foot stays down, hug your right leg with your left arm, sit tall. Now, if this is painful at all you need to do is extend your left leg straight again and stay here and twist. Otherwise, right fingertips to the floor, left arm up, inhale. Exhale, take left elbow, other side of right leg. Lengthen and lift on your inhale. Pull in the belly, twist as you exhale. We know the twist is not happening from the neck. It's happening from the core and the lower ribs. The shoulders are down. The crown is lifting up. Ardha Matsyendrasana. Eventually in the full variation, the back hand's not in the floor, but we won't worry about that for now. Take an inhale. Exhale, gently release, de-rotate to the other side. Now come back to center and extend your legs straight again. Then you'll step your left foot over the top of your right leg. Ground down through your left foot. Now remember, you can just keep your right leg straight, otherwise lean to the right, bend the right leg back on itself. So it's like you're about to sit on your right heel, but you're not, you're sitting on the floor. Now your right arm is going to hug your left leg and you're going to pull in and sit tall. Remember, shoulders down, left hip down. You can stay there. That's a good spot to stay if you want. Otherwise, left hand into the floor behind. I like to do fingertips. Inhale the right arm up, grow taller. Exhale, take right arm the other side of left leg. Now move that right rib cage closer to the left leg. You can see from the back here, my shoulders must slide down. The crown of the head lifts up. Breathe and twist. Not too much weight in the back hands. The back arm is not locked straight either. Take another inhale. Exhale, gently release and de-rotate to the other side. Now come back to center, extend both your legs. Now your strap is close by, shuffle your bum forwards and you'll make your way down onto your back. So vertebrae by vertebrae come down. Slowly onto your back. Hug your knees in when you get there for a moment. Just give it a bit of a squeeze or massage your spine in the floor a bit. Now take your chest towards your thighs, curl into a ball. And then relax your shoulders down, your head not quite touching. Interlace the fingers at the base of your skull. Now extend your right foot to the sky, foot is flexed. Your left leg extends straight forwards and the heel's not touching the floor. Lift your shoulder blades a bit more. Take an inhale. As you exhale, reach your left hand past your outer right ankle. Now inhale, center, switch legs. Exhale, reach your right hand past your outer left ankle. Switch legs, inhale. Exhale, left hand reaches past the right. Switch, inhale, lift shoulders. Exhale, right hand reaches past left. One more each side. Inhale, switch. Lift and twist, reach with the left hand. Switch, inhale. Lift and twist and reach with the right hand, exhale. Come back to center, hug your knees in. Now get that strap, which is close by, hopefully. Put the sole of your left foot down. Put the strap around your right foot. So just hold either side of the strap or towel. Flex that right foot. Now remember, if you get your right thumb and just press it into your outer right hip crease, it's going to lengthen that outer hip towards your left foot. Now you're going to extend your left leg straight. So you're holding now just the strap with your left hand. Your right hip's moving towards your left heel. Now take an inhale. As you exhale, start to take that right leg over to the left. And this is a nice deep twist, but also a stretch down the outer right hip and leg. Now, it's okay if this shoulder comes up a little bit at first. We're not worrying about this right foot touching the floor. Just take it over to the left. Now, if you can, you're going to wrap that right rib cage back. So as the right leg's going to the left, try to move your right rib cage back to the floor. Now press that right hip towards the left heel. That feels pretty good. Just move that hip towards your left heel. Now you can look to the right, and you can even extend your right arm out to the right. It's like what we did standing in that balance, similar to twisted triangle, also similar to twisted half moon. So these similar actions. This is just a bit more restorative. Take a deep breath. And slowly bring your leg back to center. Now, just take your left foot straight up and put it in the strap. Bend your right leg, just put it down for a sec. Now you're going to hold that strap with your right hand. Take your left thumb in your left hip and just move that left hip towards your right foot. Now extend your right leg straight. Try to flex through the right foot as well. Take an inhale. As you exhale, drop that left leg over to the right. Now remember, it doesn't matter if the foot's not touching the floor. See how I use my elbow to kind of support there? You could also put some other thing under your leg and support it, cushion or otherwise. Now try to wrap that left rib cage back to the left. Can you try to get that left shoulder blade back down? Can you extend your left arm out to the left and maybe even look towards the left? Breathe. Keep thinking of that left hip moving towards the right heel. If you need to put the thumb there to remind it, just do that. Take an inhale. Exhale here, and then you'll bring your left leg back up, take the strap off your foot, bend both legs in, give it a little squeeze in towards your chest. Massage your spine a bit in the floor. And then we'll take Shavasana, everyone. Extend your heels away from your head. Anytime you want to put blocks or cushions behind your thighs, do that. Make sure the spine is nice and straight. Completely relax into the floor now. Have your arms by your sides, the palms facing the sky. Now, how does it feel after that journey to twisted triangle, twisted half moon? How do the outer hips feel? How do the hamstrings feel? How do the legs feel in general, the lower body? What about your lower back? How is that? Have you created space around your spine? What about your core, your internal organs? Can you feel they've been stimulated from the twisting? What about your shoulders and chest? Do they feel more open now? Can you allow your arms just to settle and rest in the floor? Now can you relax your jaw, your lips, your eyelids, your forehead, and the crown of your head? Can you let everything just surrender into the floor? Relax and rest in Shavasana. Take a nice deep breath in here. Exhale it completely. Take another deep breath in here. Sip in more air and then exhale all that completely. Take one more deep breath. Take in as much air as you can, the biggest breath of your day. Let all that go. Now take a big stretch. Reach your hands away from your feet. Bend one leg and roll to your side. Use your arm like a pillow. If you can, just stay there resting, relaxed. And slowly make your way up to a seated position. Maybe seated on the heels, like how you started. Sit on a block if you need to. Rest your hands on your thighs. Roll the shoulders up, back and down. Lift up taller through the crown of your head. Now as you slowly bring your hands together in front of your heart, feel again what you just cultivated through that practice. How has it made you feel? How different do you feel than when you first started? Just acknowledge that. Know that there are changes taking place. Always slow and steady, listening to the details, listening to the body. We bow our head towards our heart and honor this practice. Namaste. Thank you so much for tuning in. My name's Ari. I'll see you in the next lesson.